Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most powerful reversal pattern on a bear side. So in previous video, I talked about Morning Star, which was a bullish pattern. And make sure watch the previous video because that's going to be helpful for you as well. But on the bear side, we have another pattern, which is pretty similar to Morning Star. It's kind of like the on the flip side and we call it like evening star. So just imagine price is going higher high, higher low in a good uptrend, and then just about last candles, you'll see like a bullish candle or could be a bearish. Um, but the second candle goes with a gap above, so gapped up. Ideal scenario would be kind of like a shooting a star on the top or kind of like a doji. So that would be great if you see a gapped up doji on a shooting a star. And the third candle, so this is the first candle, this is the second candle, and this is the third candle. On the third candle, you'll see a gap down with a bearish strong candle to the downside. So that would be kind of like interesting to see because that shows a possible scenario is this chart is getting to a reversal to the bear side. However, this is just a pattern. Again, the first candle is going to be moving up in an uptrend. Second candle is going to be a bearish candle with a gapped up. The third candle is going to be a gap down to the downside. However, we don't want to short just because seeing this pattern, because this pattern can be just 1-2 candle corrective move and resumption of the uptrend. Okay, so we don't want to short this one. However, we want to see if this pattern forms at a very good level to the previous pivot. So if you see some kind of like this pivot here, so we can understand that possible scenario is going to be we are looking for a corrective move or reversal from here. So you should find out location first. So make sure watch the location. If it is supply area or if it is important pivotal point, then you should look after this strong pattern. Also, look at the stochastic. So stochastic supposed to be on a overbought condition. So if you see overbought dual crossover to the downside, that would be kind of like confirmation for our pattern. All right, so let's go to the chart. So here is a Johnson & Johnson. As you see here, we have a nice uptrend here. Kind of like a price is getting flattish in this consolidation range. So as you see here, we had this sell-off before, we had this wide range bar here before, and after that, we just got a bullish candles here, and then gapped up here with kind of like a doji bar. And then the third candle gap down, sharp sell-off to the downside. So this is kind of like a confirming that this pattern is about to form in a good location. Also, if we just look at the stochastic is signaling a nice dual back reversal to the downside. So this is a good scenario for us to see this pattern is forming at the right place at the right time. And look what happened after that to the price, right? So it was happening a couple of times in this chart. I just look at this, but this is going to be a good example. And here, previous one as well. So you see that we just had a gapped up and then coming down. But the third one, the second one, actually, I should say, the second touch on this confirmed the downside. So that is pretty nice to see how it reacts and how it forms. You see that in the other ones, it doesn't show, but that one was pretty strong. The next one is going to be Apple. So if you go to Apple chart, Apple weekly chart, here is a trend line. You see that? Here is the pivot, and here's the pivot. And even if you just touch these lines together, so here's the line, here's your trend line. So the third touch, you should expect some kind of like a reaction from the price. And fair enough, we had a nice rally. It didn't have gapped up. I just want to say that it didn't have gapped up, so it doesn't comply with our standards exactly. But this is a very, very nice doji, I should say gravestone doji at top this trend line. And then gap down nicely with a strong candle to the downside. And this candle goes below this open, right? So this is very, very nice to see this pattern is forms. Look what happened after that. So price ends up to lower low. And if you go to stochastic, as I said, as like a confirmation, we should look at a stochastic. Here's the stochastic. So stochastic, we just got into overbought condition, dual back bear reversal to the downside. So this is very, very nice confirmation for us that this pattern is valid. And fair enough, we had this downtrend all the way down to 124. All right. So you can find this pattern in many charts, any time frame that you want to see, any commodities, any forex, any asset classes that you want to see, or you are trading, you can use this tool in your arsenal. All right. Um, if you like this video, please smash the like button. I'm gonna provide some more educational videos just for educational perspective to make sure that everyone is coming along with our analysis, because whenever I'm talking, some people have some questions. I noticed that there are some educational sessions are kind of like needed for our channel. So the purpose of these videos are providing some educational materials for you folks. Have a fantastic time, I should say good or a day, whatever you are just watching this. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.